It's me Aditya Rapsan and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're gonna make this wonderful counter with using React.js and Tailwind CSS. So let's go to our VS Code. First of all, as you can see in source folder I have Tailwind configuration, and the second in main JSX I have added my component app.jsx. Then in app.jsx I'm gonna use RFCE for the boilerplate of React. Then I'm gonna remove the div and gonna add a blank tag, and we're gonna remove these lines from here. We're gonna use another RFC for another component. You can use another file to make the component. I'm using here for your better understanding. The name of this component would be counter. Then I'm gonna remove this. So okay, let's me minimize this. In there I'm gonna add my counter compound. As you can see, I'm gonna adding right now. Okay, now we are gonna use we are gonna importing a user state for our this project. So we need that, so we are gonna importing from React. So let's start creating our app. So we're gonna use div. Under div there would be another div, and under that there will be h1, which will be 0. As you know, Tailwind has no h1 and this kind of margin and paddings. So we're gonna use another div, and there we're gonna use 3 buttons. First one name will be increase, second one will be reset, and the last one would be decrease. That's the point. Okay, you can use another kind of text what you want. So first of all, I'm gonna use my terminal. Then we're gonna use npm run dev. So we have our local host and in Chrome. So that's our point. Okay, so we have got our this. Let's designing it. Okay, first of all we're gonna use class name. There we're gonna use Tailwind CSS. So we're gonna use h for screen will be 100 vh, and width would be full, that cover the full page. We're gonna use flex, and justify center means justify content would be center, and item center means it align item center. As you can see, it's coming in the center. So add, we're gonna copy these 3 lines. Then we're gonna add the second div and another class name, and we're gonna paste these things. And we're gonna use height to 600 customizable value. For that we're gonna use this kind of brackets to 600 pixels, and width also be 600 pixels as customizable value. Okay, as you can see, it's you can see. So let me give me a border that how can you see there, and the border color I'm gonna for now using red. It's because it inflates your eyes very much. So as you can see, we should decrease the height and width to 500 and 400 pixels, and we're gonna use border radius like rounded in Tailwind CSS to Excel. That's round kind of much, which everybody likes almost. So in there we're gonna use searching for linear gradient. First of all, I'm gonna add a background teal of 400 in the background of. Then I am gonna add this number 3. Okay, you can use another one you want. I am for just showing I am using that. So I'm gonna copy this, and I added another linear gradient but didn't like that. That's why I am gonna using this one. Hope this would be good. Just for you can design whatever you want and you like. I'm just showing how can you make it with Tailwind and CSS. And we're gonna use border color to #cc as a customized value, that we're gonna covering it in our bracket. Okay, now it's time for the h1. We're gonna use class name, and text would be 40 pixels. Okay, before that we're going to use flex direction to column in our div. Then we should use to 70 pixels. Not good, but we should give it to 80 pixels. That now it looks good. And we're gonna use in upper div the text white, and I'm making these 3 buttons as the same. So I don't think you need to watch these things. I hope you make it, and if you can't, so you can slow this this part and you can watch. So this is the same thing and what I am using repeatedly, and I'm new to Tailwind and React. That's why I can minimal the text. That's why I fasted the video. Hope you understand, and that's easy. Okay, we're done, almost done with our things. We have hover effect and that's so on. So let's work with our logical part. So first of all, we're gonna use a state. So first of all, const, then the first value count, and set count. Okay, you can give anything you want. So we are gonna use a state brackets, and under that the count value, which would be 0. Okay, counts value, the counts value. Before that, we are gonna use on click event in every single button. The last button on click events function name would be decrease, and the middle one would be reset, and the first one is the as same as the text everywhere I used on click event. Output would be increase. Okay, let's me delete. I had it 2 times. Okay, increase. Okay, so now we should add the user state, that's the count value. So in h1 we're gonna use to add a count, we're gonna use count, that's value is 0. Okay, we're gonna create functions. We're gonna create function when on click event appears, like when we click the buttons, what will happen in there. So we're gonna use function, then copy that, and we're gonna okay, the second one name should be reset repeatedly, and column, then the last one would be decrease. Okay, why isn't working? Oh, I forgot to add const for everything, and we should change okay, we should change the count to the okay, we should count increase. If we click on the increase, it increases the number. If we click decrease, it decreasing the number. If we click on the reset, it resets. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.